Well, this is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. You're tuned into Expresso. We're live on SABC3. Now, this morning we're talking about something that concerns our parents. With us in studio, we have Wessel van der Berg and Patrick Gordana. They are from Sonke Gender Justice. Now, Sonke has been on the show before, highlighting important issues as it comes to our men or their men care program. This time today, they specifically focusing on Sonke's child protection and positive discipline portfolio. And I really want to talk about this because, you know, in all forms, we encourage our parents to use positive discipline and also to avoid violence in any way. Wessel and Patrick, welcome to the show.
Hi,
good morning to you and good morning to the viewers.
Thank you so much. Patrick, let's start with you. What exactly is corporal punishment? I mean, if a child is naughty and you smack him on the bum, is that corporal punishment?
Yes, any form of inflicting a pain that would cause harm to a child, whether smacking or hitting the bums, as you're saying, is that amount to corporal punishment. And it has got a negative impact on the child's development. There are immense studies that are showing that across Africa. And there's been a kind of research from Medical Research Council that says in the study done in 2009, out of 1,000 children participated in that study, half of them died at the hands of their own parents through corporal punishment.
Let's talk about that study. So we're talking here about, I would assume, abuse and then disciplining a child. Wessel, what's the difference?
The problem, Ilana, is that it often escalates into violence. It starts out as discipline or trying to manage the behavior of the child, but too often it escalates into violence. In the study that Patrick shows, of 1,000 children, more than half actually were killed by their parents in events that started out as discipline.
I like the fact that you said the children were part of the study. You know,
yes.
Why are you paying attention to this?
Well, this is a very serious challenge for our country, you know, for the fact that our country is inundated by high levels of violence. And if we want to address violence effectively, it becomes imperative that we begin at home. And they say charity begins at home.
Speaking of charity beginning at home, Wessel, I mean, we both Afrikaans culture. To ons klein wat ons op pak gekry, you know?
Exactly.
How do you then discipline a child?
So when we speak about positive discipline, the emphasis is on positive and being affirmative and supportive. It's really about creating an environment where you've got a good relationship with your child. The starting point is to spend much more time with your child. It sounds obvious, but it's actually quite hard these days. You'll see if you spend more time with your child, you'll have much less need for discipline. The other thing is to focus on what you want children to do right, rather than what you want them to do, what you don't want them to do. Yesterday, there was a little girl, she was 2.5 years old, and we were trying to get her not to go upstairs. And I'll give you a secret tip. Young children don't understand the word don't. So we were saying, don't go up the stairs, don't go up the stairs, and all she heard was, go up the stairs, go up the stairs. So as soon as I said, Mila, keep your feet on the floor, and I did it, she followed me and she did that because she heard what I wanted her to do.
So use the other way. Okay, I see what you mean. Corporal punishment, it's legal in South Africa.
Very sad. Currently it is legal at home, but in our schools it has been banned. But we see, even though that it has been banned in schools, still high levels of violence being actually given to children. And we are out to say we need this to be banned completely in our own society, in our own communities, in our own households. And in this endeavor, Sonke is actually being supported by the minister, who has been out in terms of ensuring that there's a ban around corporal punishment in households and also in schools. And we are really waiting for this period come next year, June 2015, where it will be tabled in Parliament to ensure that this is history for our own environment.
Okay. Well, it's something that you feel strongly about. Wessel, thank you so much for coming. Patrick, thank you.
Thank you, Ilana.
And welcome back once again. Well, there you heard it, corporal punishments. And perhaps you want to give us your views about it on our Facebook page. So Expresso Morning Show on our Facebook page. And tell us what you think about it. Want dit is seker tyd om my houte lepel weg te pak voordat ons almal pak kry met hom. Maar ons is net hier na terug met World Cup alles en ook vermaaklikheidsnuus.